오늘의 영상은 좀 I finished. Hey, it's Aja. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am fantastic for literally no reason. Like I feel, actually it's probably this energy drink. That's probably why I feel good. That's not an ad. And speaking of not an ad, today's video I'm gonna tell you all about how I'm now learning Spanish. Now, I think you guys remember, I keep bringing it up, I made a video about how I am no longer learning Korean, or no longer actively learning Korean, but I am switching to Spanish. And nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you how I'm learning Spanish through an app/online program called Rosetta Stone. This is not an ad. No one is paying me to do this. No one is paying me to talk about this. The reason I'm talking about this is because I'm excited about it, and you know how this channel goes. I try stuff. I feel good about it. I share it with you guys. I debated between 3 subjects. I was either going to make today's video about me learning the guitar, me learning some Spanish, or my hair. And honestly, I'm a little bored talking about my hair. I probably will in the next one, but for now, we're going to talk about what I'm excited about right now. And mind you, it doesn't mean I don't still love my micro locks. I do. I'm just saying that I'm not excited about them anymore. I'm excited about learning Spanish. So, anyways, my desk is a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess of a human. Let's take a look. So this is my computer screen. I prefer Rosetta Stone's computer version versus the app. The app is really good too, but the app doesn't have a writing section because I guess it's harder to do with text. So it always skips the writing section on the app, but on the computer, they have writing sections. You can see here, like there are different types of lessons I can take. So like we have vocabulary, listening, reading, review, and it tells you about how long each lesson is gonna take, which I think is super helpful because obviously, you know, let's say I only have 10 minutes to do something. This thing tells me I can do a listening for 10 minutes, a reading for 10 minutes, or I can review for 5 minutes, do vocabulary for 5 minutes. I could do 2 lessons or I can do just 1. I think that that is really helpful. Also, their estimation is usually a little bit higher than how long these things actually take. Unless you, I don't know, unless you really just don't know how to do it. Anyways, the point is, what I like about Rosetta Stone versus a lot of other apps is that they don't explain the rules of language to you at all. So let's take a look at a vocabulary lesson.
En un mes hay 4 semanas.
Okay, so what I got is, I know it's kind of hard to see because this is a computer screen through a camera, but anyways, what I have is a sentence that they said out loud, but it's also written at the top here, and then 3 pictures. And I'm just supposed to pick the correct picture that matches the sentence. It says, en un mes hay 4 semanas. In 1 month, there are 4 weeks. But I know that because of the lessons previous, where they introduced what the word mes means, what the word semanas means, and how to count in Spanish. Words are hard. So because of all those previous lessons, I was introduced to pictures of, you know, calendars where they show me January, February, March, and they said meses. So then I knew that those are months, right? And then I was introduced to, you know, Monday through Friday or Saturday through Sunday or whatever. And then they taught me how to say weeks, or they showed like babies at different ages, and they were like, this one is 2 years old. Excuse me. They're like, this one's 2 days old, this one's 2 weeks old, this one's 2 months old, this is a 2-year-old. So through those, I was able to find the context for these words that are in this sentence, and now I know what this sentence says. In a month, there are 4 weeks. So this is a picture of a week. It's a planner with Monday through Saturday. Sorry, it's a planner with Monday through Sunday. This is not what it's talking about, right? This is a picture of a month. It's February, that has 4 weeks in it, right? This is obviously the answer. The other one is a picture of a year. It's 2009 for some reason. Actually, I don't think they update the pictures on this app very often, which can be a negative, the fact that like all the pictures look really outdated. But other than that, I love this app. So,
En un año hay 12 meses.
In a year, there are 12 months.
En una semana hay 7 días.
In a week, there are 7 days. And that was just one of a whole bunch of sections that add up to one lesson. And if I complete all of the sections here, we have 14 sections. If I complete all 14 sections according to the program, it should take me about 10 minutes. So this is another type of question within the same vocabulary unit. This time, they're asking me to pick a sentence that matches the picture. So we have a woman on the phone, and what could she be saying? She's probably going to be asking a question, so I'm going to pick this one because it has a question, the question marks.
¿Con quién está cenando usted?
And then I'm going to pick the response. This is a woman who's eating dinner with probably her husband, so...
Estoy cenando con mi esposo.
Bam, got the answer right. Let's keep working. Okay, now I'm on the last section of this lesson, but I have something that I personally prefer to do. It's not necessarily what anyone else needs to do, it's just what I like to do. I like to get 100% if I'm not busy, if I don't have a lot of things going on. I like to make sure that I finish a lesson with 100% correct answers. So before it ends, I'm going to go back to the ones where I made a mistake, and I'm going to do them over really quickly.
Domingo, martes, sábado, jueves, miércoles, lunes, viernes, otoño, invierno, verano, primavera.
And congratulations, I passed the lesson. 51 out of 51, 100% correct. Yay! Oh, it said the vocabulary lesson was supposed to take 5 minutes. Did it take me longer than 5 minutes? Yes, but of course I was stopping and pausing and talking to you guys, so I'm gonna say that that is because I did not just steadily complete the lesson. But did it take me 10 minutes? No. So, you know, you can kind of draw your own conclusions there. But yeah, I really like this. That was just a vocabulary lesson. That was like making sure I know what the words in the sentence means. But they have listening, speaking, writing, reading. There's all sorts of lessons, and of course review as well. So I really enjoy this tool for learning language. I'm almost done with the beginner levels, and then I'm gonna move on to what is it, intermediate? So if we go to the plan overview, what we see is first what kind of plan I picked. I picked family, basically so that I could communicate within a household. Do I have family that speaks exclusively Spanish? No, I just chose that one. But it gives you options: travel, work, family, and I think there's another one, but I can't remember. Then there are 6 weeks worth of lessons in the beginner level, right? 5 days a week, 30 minutes per day on average. And if you actually do 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you would complete it in 6 weeks. But what I usually do is more than 30 minutes a day, but like not quite 5 days a week. So I'm still on track to complete this within the 6 week time frame. It's just that I don't necessarily want to spend 30 minutes every weekday. I'd rather spend, you know, an hour and a half one day, take a couple days off. That's me. But you know, the positive thing about learning with an app like this is that you get to choose. You go at your own speed. A 6 week program can be done in 4 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever, or 10 weeks, or 12 weeks. It's up to you. But just know that if you're taking more time in between each lesson, you're probably not retaining everything that you learned. So going on the schedule that they've given is probably the best way to actually keep all the information that you're taking in. And I don't have a notepad here in front of me. I have my scheduler, but I'm not using that, right? You notice there's no pen, no paper. I'm not taking notes. I don't feel the need to take notes when I use this app. I feel like if I had something I don't understand, it would be obvious because it would say, you know, something like 93% passed or 98%. It would not be 100%, right? And all I have to do is go back to that lesson, click on the ones that I got wrong, and that's my review of them. So I don't really feel the need to write anything down. Do I think that this is the perfect app? No, I don't think such a thing exists. Some flaws that I might point out. The speech part doesn't always hear me properly. So there are certain sounds that it's like, you didn't say this. And I'm like, I did though. And there are certain sounds that it's like, yeah, good job. And I'm like, I stuttered through that whole word. I did not say that correctly, but it thinks I did. So that can be a little bit, but usually it works. Usually it works out fine. Anyways, anyone else trying to be a polyglot like yours truly? I highly suggest Rosetta Stone. Oh, of course, there is that other downside, you know, it's freaking expensive. But, you know, to me, that's worth it. To you, it might not be. You might go to the website, find out how much it costs, and be like, girl, the heck? But, you know, you can learn another way if you like. You can use all of the textbooks and worksheets and whatever else that you want to use. But for me, those have not been the most beneficial way for me to learn a language. So take it from me or don't. I just wanted to share something that I'm really excited about, which is my progress in learning Espanol. Thanks for watching. If you watched this video all the way to the end, I gotta tell you, it's not because you're that interested in Rosetta Stone. It's because I'm in this video, okay? And I'm in all of my videos. So you should definitely go ahead and subscribe, okay? Like the video, little thumbs up. Notifications would be cool too, you know, but I don't want to pressure you. I just don't want you to miss out on more of me. Okay, so bye.